Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Here in Roseau. Walk in, get personal service, ask your questions, and
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
All right, welcome back. I think we are underway here. I think the cold is kind of playing havoc on our equipment here. It's got gremlins or something like that. We have a wind out of there. We got a northwest wind anywhere between 15 and 25 miles an hour. It's going to wreak havoc on the game here. So starting lineups are being announced. Do want to welcome here to Warroad, Minnesota, and the Warroad Athletic Complex in tonight's Section A AA playoff game here on KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com. Number 4, Warroad, taking on number 5, Hawley, in the opening round here of the section playoffs. The winner will get to advance to the semifinals, where they'll travel to Frazee. And that Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. But first things first, got to get through tonight. And it's a tall task for both teams. Both teams played in Hawley. I think it was week 2. And the Warroad came away with a 17-16 win. Probably, and didn't know it at the time, but probably the biggest win of the year for it.
So far it has been, yes, on there. And then Hawley came back with a quality win against Pelican Rapids right away. And then both teams were able to handle Roseau out there.
Yeah, but big win in week number 2. Warroad winning 17-16. It was 17-14 at half. Warriors took a safety at the end of the game and elected to do a free kick. As we're about ready to get underway, I think our camera person is underway here on YLE, as always. And we are about ready to get underway. Hawley is going to receive the football. And on a night like this, man, you know, it's a chess game from the beginning, because do you go ahead and kick the ball? Do you take the wind right away? Do you go into the wind? You know, there's so many things that go into it, right?
There always is, but and the funny thing is, at the end of everything, I think it'll be one right up front, which teams, offensive and defensive, well, the defensive front 7 and the offensive lines will probably determine this game out here. And we're looking forward to it. Again, Warroad's new turf field out here is nice and dry.
I was wondering about that. Yeah.
The rain has stopped. So the wind will be a factor. My phone shows it's 40 degrees at kickoff and heading down.
I think the wind's still right onto the wind's 15, 20 miles an hour. And because the flags are whipping pretty good right now. About ready to get underway. Parker Moe set to kick it off. Back to receive for Hawley is Charlie Steer, standing at about the 5-yard line. He'll take it up to 10, bring it up to the 15, 20 now, 25, up ahead to the 30. That's where he's going to be brought down. That's where Hawley is going to start, first down and 10. So a nice return by Charlie Steer on the opening kickoff for the Nuggets, as they come out and they will start out their first series here, 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
And again, both teams 2-6 on the season, but that's a misnomer. They both played quality schedules out here. And for instance, Hawley just lost to Barnesville by just 2 points, for example.
Shotgun formation on first down. Man in motion coming up here, near side, faking the handoff inside. Now the handoff right up the middle, and a nice gain, about 9 yards on first down, getting the ball and getting the carry there. Liam Peterson, the 5'9", 174-pound senior. And the gain on first down brings up second and short at the 39-yard line.
Great start by the offensive line for the Nuggets. Out there, they'll line up in shotgun with two backs right next to the quarterback.
And off to Lincoln Midtune up across midfield into Warroad territory and right about the 47-yard line. They're going to call it the 48-yard line, but two carries and two rushes, and the Nuggets are in Warroad territory here after two plays and 30 seconds elapsed here in the opening quarter.
Let's give some credit to the old line. I've got Dominic Klein, Jaden Alvarado, Connor Kosmalka.
Handoff up the middle that time. It's going to be Peterson again. Peterson dragging tacklers, and again, and another first down. That's going to be inside the 35 down to about the 34. That's going to be a pickup of 14 yards. So Hawley has gone from their 30 to the Warroad 34 in 3 plays. 1 minute has gone here in the opening quarter.
And I've got right guard is Dawson Kratzky, and right tackle is Tucker Anderson for your interior 5 for the Nuggets.
Now flag on a play here near side. It's going to go on Warroad, I think, is where they're pointing here.
Somebody must have lined up in the neutral zone.
That'll bring up a 1st and 5, I think. And it's going to be the ball goes inside the 30 now. So Hawley has picked up 10, 20, 30, 40 yards right off the get-go here. They are in Warroad territory inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, shotgun formation, wing here to the near side. Now a man in motion. Low snap. It's handled. Now the Nuggets coming back on this side. It's Lincoln Midtune, and he'll be brought down at the 25-yard line. So a pickup of about 4, close to first down yardage. They needed to get to about the 25. I think they're going to be about a yard short.
And again, as John mentioned, lined up really as a wingback and then took a jet sweep off to the left. The Nuggets going into the win first quarter, strictly running the ball so far.
Brody Hadley is your quarterback out of the shotgun. 2 receivers here near side, back to pass, throw short side, caught, and the receiver is going to fall forward. It's Wyatt Jeckbig on the reception, and that is going to give the Nuggets another first down. Clock running here, 9:54 left to go here, first quarter. Ball on the 22-yard line of Warroad. No score. Hawley driving down the football field here on the opening possession.
Did get the first down. Had to reach out for the pass.
Quarterback under center this time, I formation behind him. Receivers to both sides. Handoff off to the right. This time it's going to be Charlie Steer, and he's going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line. Tackle made there, Parker Leon here for Warroad. Logan Gustafson over there for the Warriors as well in on the tackle. It's going to bring up second down and 8. 9:20 left to go here, first quarter. Hawley is right on the 20-yard line, right on the red zone, just outside the red zone. Second down and long. Out of the shotgun again. Receiver here close to the sideline here on the near side. 2 setbacks in the backfield. And a handoff, that's going to be Liam Peterson over there, and he's going to be brought down short of the 15-yard line. They're going to call it about the 16-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of 4. We'll bring up a third down and 4. Just 45 left to go here in the quarter.
Just started out at the right halfback. Took the ball just off his left guard, between the left guard and tackle for the yardage.
3rd and 4, ball at the Warriors 16-yard line. 8:30 left to go here in the opening quarter. 2 setbacks in the backfield along with the quarterback. Quarterback is Brody Hadley. Handoff now, running here on the near side. It's going to be Lincoln Midtune, and you'll be get inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. That is going to be another first down, as Hawley will have it 1st and goal at the Warrior 9-yard line, as they have they started at their own 30. And they are inside the Warrior 10-yard line. They're going to call it the 8. So first and goal at the 8.
Basically, just the way the coaches would have liked to drawn it up there for Hawley. Nice drive.
Setbacks on either side of the quarterback. This time the give here is going to be to Charlie Steer. He's going to be brought down shy of the 5-yard line. Gain of a couple to bring up second down and goal. 7:43 left.
Just a straight dive right at his center that time. But wedging him out for 3 yards. Brings up second down 5 at the goal. Second and goal from the 5, I should say.
7:25 left to go here in the quarter. Hawley with it now is a single setback in the backfield with Hadley. Hadley, your quarterback, goes back to pass, throws it out to your far side. It's going to be a drop there. It was dropped there by Lincoln Midtune as he was in the flat at one of those situations where he might have been looking ahead to see where he was going to run before he actually got the ball in.
Or just not got turned properly to get his hands in good position. But he was out as a twin, basically off to the right. So it was basically a wide receiver, quick screen out there.
Third down and goal. Ball at the Warroad 5-yard line. Hawley trying to cap off a 70-yard opening drive here in the football game. Handoff now. It's going to be Peterson. Crashes into the line. Inside the 5 is going to be brought down shy of the goal line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and goal.
They ran right to the power there. The H-back was in motion to the left. Had 2 receivers off to the left and ran right to that power.
Decision time for Peter Nats on the sideline here. 4th and goal at your opponent's 3-yard line. What's the call going to be? We'll see as it's going to be coming up here right here.
Lined up tight. The guards are tight to the center.
Handoff Midtune crashes toward the end zone. No signal, and they do finally call it in as it's going to be a touchdown Hawley, and the Nuggets go up 6-0.
Again, just stayed right inside, just off to the right guard side of the play.
So Lincoln Midtune with the 3-yard run to cap off a 70-yard drive, and set to kick the extra point here is going to be Lucas Martins. Here is the extra point now, snap spot, and the kick is good.
Good job by the holder there, as he did not get a clean grab of it to start with, but got it down for his kicker.
Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard: Hawley 7, Warroad nothing. We're back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about
the kick, slight on the left hash, took it to the right sideline, no flags. So it's about I'm saying about a let's see, 85-yard return.
So
On the kickoff. Quick response by the Warriors.
they needed to have that after Hawley had basically eaten up half of the first quarter, getting those points back right away. As Parker Mose now will kick the extra point. So Christian Dowhang with the kickoff return for the touchdown.
Well, he almost got tripped up at the Hawley 30-yard line, but other than that, nobody touched him the whole trip back. The whole return, I guess.
Mose with the kick, fast with his head, snap spot, kick up, and good. 14 seconds after Hawley takes a 7-0 lead, Warroad comes back and ties the game at 7. Your score is 7-7 on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back with the kickoff right after this.
Inspired by Benjamin Moore paint colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
Welcome back to Warroad, and we are tied. That courtesy of an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Warroad's Christian Dowhang, as he just came up the near side. What a thrill for the freshman for the Warriors, who wears number 22 and returning kicks, tying this playoff game at 7 apiece. And that's the score that the Warriors really needed, especially after Hawley took all that time off the clock in the first quarter here.
Well, they just established, all the momentum, and all of a sudden it's back even out here.
7-7 your score. Reminder, during the regular season, it was a 17-16 game in Hawley that was kind of a back and forth affair there. Of course, that was back in early September that that game was played. Cremo set to kick it off. Charlie Steer set to return here for the Nuggets as he gets backed up to the 2, up ahead to the 10-15. Now up to the 20 as he's going to be sent wide, still on his feet. And he'll be tripped up right about where he returned it to. And the handicap with a flag down here on the far side.
We'll see what this is.
Wonder if this is going to be a hit out of bounds.
Or a late one.
Or a late hit. I know the Warriors have had problems with that throughout, the last couple of times.
Horse collar
tackle, okay.
And again, if you don't know what that is, it's getting the hand inside either the shoulder pads or the helmet and tackling that way. And again, put in for safety. It was absolutely a good rule to put in.
So the Nuggets now get moved up to the 45. That's where they'll start first down and 10. We'll check in at the end of the quarter here. We'll check in with other 8AA scorers. We do have one that we'll report here. Handoff on first down. It's going to be a short gain of 1. It's going to be coming up on the tackle there.
I've got Matthew Nordine tonight
in there.
Wearing 63 tonight.
That's what I was looking for, 63. And I remember you said that he was going to be wearing 63 tonight. So I'm going to have to make sure I remember that one. Second down and 9, ball at the Hawley 46-yard line. 5:40 left to go here. First quarter all tied up at 7 apiece on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Warriors
here comes the rush. And they are able to get it away, and a penalty flag down back behind the play, actually back behind the quarterback here. It was actually after the pass, too. Wow.
2 15-yard penalties on successful plays against the Warriors. You can't win that way. Warriors are going to have to settle down and play ball.
Exactly, because, they just gave Hawley 30 yards, and now they've got the ball inside the Warrior 35 at about the 33-yard line, and the ball was back at the 30-yard line of Hawley. They have it first and 10 now, ball at the Warrior 34. The give to the deep back now, that's Lincoln Midtune. He's going to be brought down from behind, and little if no gain on first down. It's going to bring up second down and long.
Again, Hawley set up where that H-back is going in motion, and they ran right behind their H-back to the two receiver side. This time the Warriors able to hold it to 1 yard. Out there, Warriors again in that 3 down lineman. Still looks to me like a 5-man front. Looks like they want to blitz again.
Man in motions. Lincoln Midtune gets the handoff now, tries the right side, cuts back inside. He's going to get up near first down yardage here for the Nuggets. Nice run there by Lincoln Midtune. As I think he's going to be just shy of the first down by about a yard, maybe a little bit more. So we're going to give him a gain of 7.
Student body right. Good blocking out front of him. Oh, looks like the way the down marker is set up, it's a long 2.
4:09 left to go here. First quarter, 7-7 your score here in this Section 8 AA quarterfinal round game. I formation behind the quarterback this time, give to the fullback. And that is going to be a gain. Well, it's going to depend upon the spot.
Looks like the official.
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down. So another first down here for Hawley.
3 yards. So plenty of distance for the first down.
So ball at the Warroad 22-yard line as the Nuggets have driven the ball down the field once again. They did so in their opening drive, doing so here in their second drive of the football game. Of course, Warroad's score came on an 85-yard kickoff return by Christian Dowhang. The handoff here, Charlie Steer slips a tackle, and he's going to be brought down inside the 15, or right about the 15-yard line. Could be a pickup of 7. It's going to be second down and about 3, maybe even 2 yards, maybe a long 2, short 3, depending upon how you want to do the math. Just over 3 minutes left to go here, first quarter.
And again, Hawley with the quarterback and shotgun running backs on either side of them. H-back goes in motion. They ran behind the motion with the lead back, or, with the other back leading through, getting good yardage.
2 receivers off to the right now. Man in motion here to the right. On the shift, the handoff, and going around the wrong side as a runner is going to be knocked out of bounds.
Look like
Lincoln Midtune on the tackle. He's got the game's lone touchdown for Hawley. That was on a 3-yard scoring play, and the first drive of the football game, as the Nuggets have the ball at the Warrior 4-yard line. Once again, 2:42 left to go here, first quarter. 7-7 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
That looked like an option setup with Midtune with the ball on the inside and a running back outside of him.
Single setback with the quarterback now. The handoff to the running back that was in the backfield, and they carry down to about the 3, maybe the 2 on the carry. Clock running here, 2:30 left to go here in the opening quarter here in a 7-7 football game.
Nuggets again sticking to that power football, depending on that O-line to get yardage for the most part out there.
And again, coming up at the end of the quarter, we will have a scoreboard update from Section 8 AA, at least the scores that we have. We will update the scores here. On second down, the give, and it's going to be close to the goal line, but not into the end zone. Close to the goal line are the Nuggets.
Once again, looked to me like kind of an option play up to the right. Elected to keep it, turn it up tight, get down to the 1-yard line.
So 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hawley and a quarterback sneak that time. Touchdown.
John's favorite play, that quarterback sneak. Just wedge him out.
Brody Hadley with the 1-yard scoring play. Hawley now leads 13-7 with a minute and a half left to go here, first quarter.
And again, they're operating against a fairly stiff wind, Hawley is, and just moving the ball.
Into attempt the extra point here is going to be Lucas Martins, the junior kicker for the Nuggets. And 13-7 your score. Extra point on the way here for Hawley. Snap spot and the kick. and it is no good. So the extra point is no good. So with a minute and a half left to go here, first quarter, your brand new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard, Hawley 13, Warroad 7. We're going to be back right after this.
Farmers
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. 13-7 now. Hawley with another short touchdown run as this one of 3 quarterfinal games, and Section 8 AA will run down the scores that we have coming up at the end of the quarter. We'll get into that. Of course, the other quarterfinals going on. Crookston is at Pelican Rapids, and Roseau is at Barnesville. Frazee, the number 1 seed, getting a bye here in the quarterfinal round. Kick right up the middle, and it's going to be gathered in here. Now it's Ryan Chamernick trying the left side. Chamernick still on his feet. Chamernick, he's going to be bumped out of bounds at about midfield.
That time, Hawley electing to squib the kick. Ryan Chamernick able to find it, pick it up from as John said, right in the middle of the field, hash mark wise, and take the ball up to they put him right at the 50-yard line.
Right at midfield. And Warroad was going to start their first offensive play of the game. Again, their lone score came on a kickoff return for a touchdown. So the Warriors will line up out of the shotgun formation. 2 receivers off to the left, single receiver here near side, single setback. Brady Faster, quarterback. The handoff, Connor Lund. Lund slips a tackle, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain of about 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6, ball at the Hawley 46-yard line.
Hawley with 3 down linemen and 2 inside linebackers about 3 yards off the ball. Reacting to that play.
Connor Lund with a great game down in Hawley. I think he had couple hundred yards rushing, couple touchdowns as well, had a great game defensively as well. 2nd down now. Handoff to Christian Dowhang. Dowhang tries to turn the corner, and he gets wrestled down to the ground. Tackle made there by the Nuggets. Tackle made there by Hayden Andring. As Dowhang, it looked like if he would have gotten past that tackler, it looked like he could have been off to the races once again.
Dowhang coming off with a little bit of a ding on a leg there. He was lined up as an H-back, went in motion, took the ball to the right side. Is that the first? Well, that's the first time in person I've seen him on a regular offensive play. He's been returning kicks all year.
Final play here of the opening quarter. Handoff, Connor Lund, as he'll run it right in the middle of the line inside the 30 to about the 28. And that is going to do it. 1 quarter in the books with your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Hawley 13, Warroad 7. We're going to be back right after this on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we are in between quarters number 1 and 2. Hawley with a 13-7 lead here after 1 quarter of play. Hawley with a couple of short touchdown runs. Warroad's score came on a kickoff return for a touchdown by Christian Dowhang. We're going to look at the Section 8 AA scoreboard as it is the quarterfinal round here tonight. Frazee, the top seed, they get a bye. They're going to get the winner of this game coming up Saturday afternoon. Pelican Rapids, They got the number 3 seed. They're hosting Crookston tonight. And that last check, the Barnesville Trojans are leading the Rosa Rams 16-0. That game's still in the first quarter, so Barnesville with the lead in that one as we head into quarter number 2 here in Warroad. Handoff through and slipping tackles into the clear. It's Sam Hart, 10 for touchdown.
Just a quick inside move from Hard there. Start out on his left H-back. I called a counter out there. Took the ball and went down the left side, left hash basically for the touchdown. Lots of action in this game tonight, John.
The extra point now. Hawley missed their extra point down here on this end before. Parker Mose to attempt the extra point to give the Warriors a lead here in the football game. Snap spot. It's going to be bobbled, and that is going to be it as the extra point is no good as the snap was a little bit off the mark, and Brady Fast couldn't put the ball down. So your score, brand new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard, 13 for Warroad, 13 for Hawley. We're back with the kickoff right after this.
From John, Michael, and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center.
All right, welcome back as we are about ready to get underway here as the Warriors are going to kick it off after getting the ball in the end zone. Sam Hard on the touchdown run for Warroad has tied this game at 13. 13 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Again, in Barnesville, it's Barnesville with the lead over Roseau 16-0. That game in the first quarter with about 5 minutes left from what we were told. So Barnesville with the lead over the Rosa Rams in Section 8 AA quarterfinal. Winner of that game will take on the winner of the Pelican Rapids Crookston game. Again, the winner of this game will get Frazee in Frazee on Saturday afternoon. Parker Mose scribbing the kick right up the middle now, and it's going to be downed by Hawley receivers Dylan Hoekstra as he'll down it
35.
He'll down the ball.
Yard line. That was now that Hawley's running or is moving from left to right, and with the wind, Warroad electing to flip the kick out there.
And 11:48 left to go here in quarter number 2. 13-13 your score here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Visit Security State Bank today. Download their mobile app. You can visit them online at ssbwarroad.com. 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeper now, Hadley, still has the ball, and he's going to be run down from behind, but not after picking up 15 yards.
And me with good ball handling there, faked the straight dive to his running back that was standing next to him and scampered off to the left side for good yardage up to the 50-yard line for first down.
15-yard quarterback run by Hadley, Brody Hadley. It's going to bring up 1st and 10, ball at midfield.
Trips to the right this time for
on
Hawley.
First down. Shotgun formation now. The pass out to the near side. Lincoln Midtune with it. Slips one tackle. Brought down. And he picked up maybe 1 yard on the play.
And again, tried to run, I would call a wide receiver screen. out there. Good read by Chamernick to get to slow the play down. And then he got some help to finish it off.
And that's going to bring up a second down and 9 clock running 10:47, 6, 5, 4 left to go. Tips here again to the near side, single receiver off to the left, single setback in the backfield. Shotgun, the pistol formation this time. Handoff, and following the blockers that time is going to be Liam Peterson inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line of Warroad. 10:25 left to go here in the quarter. Again, 13-13 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
And again, Hawley electing to run into the power for the most part. Again, they had like we said, trips off to the right, and they ran the ball then to that strong side.
Rick pointed it out at the beginning of the game. The battle is going to be won. This game's going to be won at the line of scrimmage. Hawley so far winning that battle. In motion, mid-tune. Handoff up the middle now. It's Liam Peterson slipping one tackle, but he's not going to get past the next one. As a gain of maybe one, but it's going to bring up a third down. And no, check that, a fourth down, make that.
4th down and 2. I'm calling it.
9:35 left to go here in quarter number 2. Tied up at 13 here in Warroad. Again, the winner gets Frazee on Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. in the section semifinals.
And again, this is at the Warroad 42. The Nuggets need to get to the 40-yard line. And whistle. Timeout, Hawley.
Timeout. We'll take one, too. 13-13 your score here in the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back after this.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back. We are in the midst of a timeout here at Warroad as we're just over 9 minutes left to go here. Second quarter, 13-13 your score here between Warroad and Hawley in the Section EAA quarterfinal round game. Again, Barnesville with the lead over Roseau 16-0. Again, that game probably into the second quarter by now. As Barnesville with the lead there. And we will we'll run down scores coming up at halftime right now. 4th and 2.
2 running backs.
All at the Warrior 42-yard line. The handoff is Charlie Steer, and he's going to get a first down and more. Is he going to get it? He's pushed down out of bounds at about the 32. He's going to get a 10-yard gain out of the deal. And the Warriors pick up a first down. And that will give them first down and a fresh set of downs at the Warrior 32-yard line. 9:08 left to go here in the quarter.
Canton went wide on the play on 4th and 2. Had lined up right next to his quarterback, took the ball to the opposite side.
Low snap now. It's going to be Hadley. He's going to be brought down. A low snap, a bad snap from the center that time. And that's going to back up the Nuggets here a few yards anyway. It's going to bring up second down and long.
Just not able to make the handoff, so the players from the outside were able to come down and make the tackle then.
Put up on 8:40 left to go here in quarter number 2. 13-13 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard here. All tied up here between Hawley and Warroad. Hawley with the football in Warroad territory inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Second and long.
H-back in motion to make it power to the left.
First pass attempt down the field, lofting it up deep in the air, and that's going to be knocked down on the coverage back there is Andrew Mayfield. Mayfield back there, Maddox Cole back there as well.
And as John mentioned, first pass of the second quarter for Hawley, and they went for it all, went for the chunk play.
Clock stops with 8:19 on the incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. Again, ball at the Warrior 34-yard line.
Have that trips look off to the left, single receiver to the near side, the right.
Hadley calling out the signals now. Again, a low snap. Now here comes the rush. The pass is complete, and a completion is going to go to the Nuggets as making the catch that time is Jackson Skank, senior, 6'3" senior. And now the Nuggets have the ball in the red zone once again, in the Warrior 18-yard line. Again, this game tied at 13 apiece.
And that was on 3rd down, picking up 12, 13 yards. Good job by the Nuggets. Twins off to the left, H-back to the right.
Hadley given the handoff going, and penalty flag on the play. Flag on the play here.
Look like.
And it's going to be a holding.
Looks like Ivor Olafson made first contact there on that run.
And it's all coming back on the holding call on the Nuggets.
So from the 18-yard line, they're going to end up
just shy, about the they marked
25.
it from the 25.
Because again, it's a spot foul from where the penalty occurred.
Clock starts running again. 7:35 left to go here. Second quarter, 13-13 your score. Twins out to the left side. Single receiver here, the wing here under the near side. Man in motion now. Mixed direction. And
tried to get the swing pass out there to Skank and just not able to do it. Out there, good job putting the hands up by the Warroad defender, the free rusher, in the quarterback's face.
I'll bring up a 2nd down.
Looked like they actually had it set up if they'd been able to get the ball.
Barnesville with another score. Now they lead 24-0 over the Rosa Rams. That game in the second quarter now. And they've scored 3 scores, and they've made all 3 of their 2-point conversions. Hadley back to pass, the throw over the middle. Caught there by Lincoln Midtune.
Still running hard.
He's going to be brought down inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line, making up some big-time yards there. As Hawley had it as 2nd and 17, it's going to be a 3rd and more of a makeable 6, maybe 7 yards, short 7, long 6. 6:55 left to go here in quarter number 2. Hawley with the ball.
He caught that ball at the 20-yard line and just ran hard to get down to, what are we saying, the 14?
Receivers do setbacks to both sides. Charlie Steer on the carry now. Slipping a tackle, diving forward. Actually got back to inside toward the middle of the field and got the ball inside the 5-yard line. 6:34 left to go here in the quarter. And again, the Nuggets in scoring position. All of their scores have come inside the 5-yard line. They had a 3-yard touchdown run, and their last score was on a quarterback sneak. And right now they have the ball at the Warrior 2, 1st and goal.
He must have run into his own player there because he got held up a second and then just stepped around his own player and got it down to the 2.
Quarterback under center. Handoff up the middle. No signal. Now it's touchdown. 2-yard scoring play makes it 19-13. 19-13 your score. We'll see if the Nuggets try and kick the extra point. They do have the wind at their back here, I think.
They're setting up to.
Yeah, they're setting up. They're setting up here for a extra point where they can kick the extra point.
Eddie Olson set up to be the holder.
Here we go. Extra point, snap, spot, high snap. Now that one's going to be dropped down. So the second time that a errant snap to the holder has missed an extra point for the team that was trying to make an extra point. And that means your new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard, Hawley 19, Warroad 13. We're back after this.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. And we got about 6 minutes left to go here till halftime. We got underway just at 6 o'clock right now. We're at about 6:45. So a fast-moving first half here. Very few passes have been attempted here.
And the only stoppages of the clock have been basically first downs and touchdowns.
As Lucas Martins to kick it off here now for the Nuggets. They lead 19-13. And this one is going to go, and Sam Hard's going to let it go into the end zone there. Touchback, and the Warriors will get it first and 10. As they'll have an offensive series here, and they'll have 6 minutes to work with as they trail now by 6. And it's Hawley 19 and Warroad 13. Again, over in Barnesville, the Rosa Rams trailing the Barnesville Trojans 24-0. And that game also moving right along as well. That game, I think, coming up on the halfway point of the second quarter there. Try and get a score on the Crookston Pelican Rapids game coming up at halftime as well, kind of completing the 8AA scoreboard. First and 10 for the Warriors. Single setback now lining up right next to Brady Fast. That's Connor Lund over there, man in motion. And the fake now Fast, and he's all alone back behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that was a busted play or not, but it looked like Brady either wanted to hand it off, or the person that was supposed to take the handoff had already gone by, and he was just kind of left there by himself.
That's exactly the way it appeared to me, like Warroad was setting up with Connor Lund and the to run that quick thing play to the wingback, and just didn't get the handoff done.
Second and 11, single setback now, lined up right next to Fast. Twins out to the right side, single receiver here near side, wingback here to the near side as well. Fast, the throw, complete to Dowhang, and that he's going to be brought down over the 20, up ahead at about the 23-yard line maybe. That's going to be a pickup of 4. I was going to bring up third down and about 9, maybe even 8. 5 minutes left to go here till halftime.
Should be.
What is a first down?
No, it's a penalty.
Oh, penalty. Okay.
I did not
see that either.
What it was, but a big mark off against the Nuggets up to the Warrior 39-yard line. So a first down for the Warriors on the play.
So first and 10 here for Warroad. Ball at the 39-yard line, maybe even the third. No, they're going to call it the 39-yard line now. Shotgun, single setback behind. Fast now coming up and lining up next to him. The Coins out to the right now. The man in motion coming over here near side. Dowhang gets the handoff. He's going to be brought down. Tackle made. Big time tackle there made by Sam Alcree for Hawley.
And again, Dohung not that big. Dohung not that big. He's listed as
5'9", 145 pounds.
Oh,
only a freshman though, so he's just starting his football career here, and he's already got a memory tonight with that 85-yard kickoff return earlier on here this evening. Second down and 10, ball at the Warrior 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun now. Connor Lund lines up right next to Brady Fast. And the inside handoff. And a tackle made. Sam Hard got the handoff, and he's going to be brought down maybe even for a loss here. And I think he did. I think he might have even lost a yard, maybe even a yard and a half that time.
Now, that time they handed the ball to Lund, and he handed it to Hard. Did not fool the Hawley defense at all. Brings up second, and I'm going to call it 12.
3:39 left to go. 3:34 left to go here in the first half.
Twins left and right.
Fast calling out the signals. Lund in the backfield down fast. Now throws it over the middle, and that one knocked down. Pass was way over the top of Connor Lund. I think that was the intended receiver, and then it was just knocked down to the ground.
Looked like they were trying to set up that middle screen, but it looked like a lot of white shirts waiting for that one out there.
That's going to bring up 4th down and long. Ball at the Warrior 37-yard line. And we have not had a punt in this game. And I think we might get our first one right now.
Into the wind by Fast.
Hawley receivers standing back inside their own 40 at their own 39-yard line. Fast with the kick line drive kick that time. Takes one hop. Now it's going to be fielded there. Lincoln Midtune up ahead here midfield. Now into Warroad territory. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And a flag is going to come in, and the Warriors are going to get another personal foul penalty, and Hawley's going to get another 15 yards at the end of that return.
Well, technically be half the distance to the goal line, so it'll be just inside the 15. The way from my angle.
Yep. I saw that flag come out, and that flag hit out of bounds where the ball carrier was and where the tackler was, or the person that made the tackle or was attempting it. And I said, that's good. That's a personal foul right there. And we've seen more of them than your garden variety holding and man in motion and offsides type penalties here in the football game.
They put the ball down at the 17-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Hawley. Ball at the Warroad 17-yard line, leading 19-13 here in the first half. We have 3:11 left to go. Round the near side now, trying to turn the corner here. And
another flag on Warrior.
Well, that one was warranted because they were way out of bounds and they were well beyond. They were in between that white area where the players and the coaches stand and whatnot,
and the track.
Yeah, and the track, and there was that was a warranted. Yeah, that there was no doubter. No doubter. Absolutely. That was not called for at all.
Must start showing more discipline.
Yep, gotta do that
for sure. How many we had out there? 5?
At least 5, if not more. Quarterback under center I formation behind him here. As the handoff here down to Lincoln Midtune. Midtune trying to spin out of a tackle and not able to do so. You got to watch out here as you throw someone down to the ground. You're going to get flagged again.
Well, since you've already had these penalties, you're going to have to be very careful.
You do. I mean, they're looking at everything. They're looking at everything. They got a keen eye on what's going on here. Ball at the second and goal at the 7 now.
Initially a nice hole for Midtune. And it's 1st and goal.
2 setbacks in the backfield out of the shotgun now. Handoff second back through. That's Charlie Steer. And he's going to be brought down at about the 4-yard line.
We'll see.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the field. We're going to take 1, 2. 19-13. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back after this.
Hi.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
All right, welcome back. Hawley with the ball at the 4-yard line, 3rd down. 2 backs in the backfield now. And the handoff and a great fake, ball fake is taking it into the end zone untouched. No one even knew that he was over on that far side. It was just a great ball fake into the line. And taking it into the end zone there is Charlie Steer with the 3-yard touchdown run. Makes 25-13. Hawley now with a lead by 12.
And again, they simply ran to the power led by the H-back in motion. And nobody, as John said, nobody anywhere near the runner on
Just
there.
Great handling of the football by the quarterback. Hawley's going to go for 2 here, trying to make up an extra point here. And turn in the corner now, Lincoln mid-tune, and he's in.
Same play, basically, except they started with 2, with a back either side of the quarterback, and then ran the power.
27-13, your brand new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Back with the kickoff right after this.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back. Hawley about ready to kick it off here as they lead now 27-13. They lead by 14, and Martin's with the kick. And it's going to be a shorter kick. Bringing it up here now, Ryan Chamernick down the near sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds there by Dylan Hoekstra as Chamernick on the return here for Warroad. 2:04 left to go here till halftime. Again, I'll have a recap of the scoring, recap of the first half. Lots of penalties on the Warrior defense. The Nuggets, if we had the...
and they didn't need any help. They didn't need any help from the Warriors. The Nuggets had been doing a great job with their ball fakes and line play.
1st and 10 for Warroad, ball on their own 35-yard line. Brady Fast, quarterback. Connor Lund, the single setback. He's going to get the handoff, tries it right side. Lund up ahead, 35, cross the 40, cross the 45, near the 50. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 50 at the 48. That's a gain of 13 yards for Connor Lund. Minute 55 left to go here till halftime.
Warriors looking to go quickly.
Again, single setback. 2 receivers to either side. Handoff, Lund. Slips one tackle, slips another. Out to the outside 30, inside the 30, down to the inside the 40, down to the 30. And that is going to be another first down for Warroad. The Warriors, the clock is going to stop momentarily.
No, I believe he was out of bounds, so they'll be able to huddle on that one. But he started right up the middle and then just worked his way more to the right and more to the right, and finally stopped out of bounds there.
1st and 10, ball at the Hawley 33-yard line. Minute 40 left to go here till halftime. Handoff, Connor Lund trying the left-hand side of the line. Stiff arms one tackler. Lund spins, flag forward, and a flag down on the play here.
I believe I saw a flag on the sideline here.
No, it didn't look well.
Nope, I was wrong. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw then.
2nd and short now. Warriors trying to hurry it up here, trying to punch one in here before halftime. Lund up the middle. Bounces it out to the outside right side. Still on his feet. Lund still on his feet. Inside the 10. and he's going to be brought down at about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. That's going to be a first down. It's 1st and goal for Warroad.
So plenty of time left now, 1:11. And
timeout on the field. 27-13. You score, 1:11 left to go here. And we will be back right after this at KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
First.
All right. Welcome back here as we're going to go ahead and we've got 1:11 left to go here. You're listening to high school football on Lake Country KKWQ-FM in Warroad, Minnesota, straight up 7 o'clock. So we have played an hour of football, and we are about 1 minute and 11 seconds left until halftime. There is a Hawley player down. I didn't get the number before we went to break here, but they are looking after him here now, getting up, and looks like he's going to be walking off here. Trying to get the number. Is that 8 or 9? If it's 9, that's Hayden Andring. If it's 8, it's Grant Slominski. Both of them are juniors. Yeah, I think it's 9. That's going to be Hayden Andring. So the Warriors with the ball, first down and goal. Ball at the Hawley 9-yard line. 71 seconds left to go here till halftime. Warroad down by 14. Handoff Connor Lund. Lund goes for the corner of the end zone. He's going to be brought down the thigh of the end zone.
I thought Warroad had called timeout, but the official had started the clock for an injury timeout there. So Warriors still have 2 timeouts if they want them.
43, 42, 41, 40 seconds left to go here till halftime. We'll see what if the Warriors are going to let the clock run down as much as possible here. And they are.
They'll use their second timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. 27-13, Hawley over Warroad and KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
All right, welcome back to Warroad. John Michael along with Rick Arnson. We're about 31 seconds left to go until halftime. And again, a very fast-moving football game. We started at we started right on time. I think at 6. It's just after 7 now. And we're just about at halftime. Again, we'll recap the first half coming up in our halftime. We'll also check in with the Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad with it now, 2nd and goal, ball at the Hawley 2-yard line. Trying to punch it in here for halftime and cut into that 14-point lead.
Looks like we're ready to go now.
Brady fast, running back behind him. Lund up the middle. Touchdown.
Time to give some love to the Warrior, your offensive line here. Logan Gustafson, Andrew Mayfield, Barrett Hombit, Cale Thompson, and tonight, Matthew Nordine going both ways for the Warriors.
So Warroad lining up to kick the extra point here as Parker Bowes out there. Pass to hold, snap spot, kick is up. No good.
Look like 20 get a piece of it there.
Could have been partially deflected. 28 seconds left to go here till halftime. It's Hawley, a brand new score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Hawley 27, Warroad 19. And we will have the final 28 seconds here. And we will get into our halftime. And kind of break down the first half, get you set up for the second half. And the winner of this game will get the top seed in 8AA here for 2025, the Frazee Hornets, as they got the number 1 seed and bye here in the quarterfinal round. So they're preparing for Saturday, probably listening in, checking into various games that they're of interest to them.
Especially this one.
Yep, exactly. And they can do so just by watching on yourliveevent.com. As we've got the game at yourliveevent.com. You can also listen to the game at kq92.com and, of course, on 92.5 FM. As the Warriors tee it up here, final 28 seconds left to go here until halftime. Again, we'll update the scoreboard. We'll break down the first half, get you set up for the second half, as it will be Parker Mose to kick it off here for Warroad.
And again, into a stiff breeze out here this evening from the north.
Yeah, I think they're going to have someone hold the ball. I think they had to have the last time EA kicked off from that particular spot on the field. Had to have someone hold the ball for them. So doing that for the Warriors is Tyson Ferguson. I think number 45 went over there to hold it up. Now it's going to be Mose with the kickoff and squibs it. Now it's going to be brought back the other way here by Hawley. Dylan Hoekstra with it. Hoekstra near midfield, falls across midfield into Warroad territory. Stop of the clock here with 20.7 seconds left here in the opening half in an 8-point football game. It's Hawley 27, Warroad 19. 27-19 your score.
They'll set the ball down at the 48-yard line of the Warriors, so good field position, but not much time for the Nuggets. We'll see with the wind what they elect to do here.
Single setback in the backfield with the quarterback Brody Hadley in motion, coming into the near side. Hadley back to pass, and he's going to get flushed out of the pocket, throws the ball downfield, and that one's going to be knocked down. Sam Hard back there on the defense, on the pass defense. Ryan Chamernick back there. Andrew Mayfield back there as well on the pass coverage. 13.7 seconds left to go here till halftime. 27-19 Nuggets over the Warriors.
Again, the Nuggets going to that power. H-back came in motion to the right, and where there were 2 receivers. H-back this time set up to the right.
2 setbacks in the backfield with the quarterback. Handoff here. It's Lincoln Midtune. He stumbled there as he got just outside the 45-yard line, stumbled down. And Hawley is going to take another timeout here with 5.3 seconds left. 5.3 seconds left to go here till halftime. We're going to keep it here this time around during the timeout. As again, the Nuggets with the lead by 8, 27-19. 27-19 your score.
Ball at the 44-yard line of the Warriors. I got a feeling we'll see the arm on Hadley on this one.
Yeah, probably going to air it out.
With a Hail Mary. We shall see.
Yeah,
we're adjusting the clock as midgen. 7.2 seconds.
7.2.
Well, now they may try and get the first down, then try one. We'll see what they elect to do. Out here.
7.2 seconds left to go here till halftime. As Hawley with it now with a 3rd and 6. Ball at the Warroad 44-yard line.
Single setback.
4 receivers. 2 to either side. Hadley gets the snap, back to pass now, looking, throws it over here to the near side. Complete here, Lincoln Midtune, and gets out of bounds as he's going to be bumped out of bounds there by Ryan Chamernick with 1.2 seconds left. And the ball at the 28.
Nice pass that time by Hadley. He got it just over Nordine to get it to his receiver on the sideline.
Hawley's going to take their final timeouts. And again, we're going to keep it here with just 1.2 seconds left. As we'll see if they're going to go ahead and, I don't know, 30. What do they got? Yeah, they're inside. That's going to be that'd be an awful long field goal. I don't know if I'd.
Even with the wind.
Yeah,
I got a feeling we'll see
Probably another pass. Yep. Probably another pass, but again, coming up at halftime, we will update the Section 8 AA scoreboard. Again, the Rosa Rams, at last check, they were trailing Barnesville 24-0. That game in the second quarter down in Barnesville. Again, the winner of that game gets either Crookston or Pelican Rapids. Hawley is going to try a field goal. It'll be a 45-yard field goal.
All right, stay
Lucas
off.
Martins. Now Warroad calls a timeout.
I think the coaches were going to remind the Warriors to stay off the center and
do not get a penalty in this situation.
With 1.2 seconds left on the clock.
Again, 27-19 your score. The Warriors down by 8. Hawley trying to make this a 2-score game.
And again, I agree in that situation to call the timeout just to remind, lay off that center.
I'm sure that's the message out there because the Warriors have taken way too many personal foul penalties that has given the Hawley Nuggets plenty of field position and actually gotten them out of a jam and into a decent field position where they've been able to get their running game going.
And as we said before, the Warriors don't need to give the Nuggets any help.
They don't. No.
They're doing a good job out here tonight of moving the ball.
Another thing here too, yeah, they might be lining up for a 45-yard field goal. Watch for the fake.
Well, nobody back, or only one back right at the goal line.
Snap spot, and the kick.
You got a lot of leg.
Is
no good.
That's going to end the first half of play with your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Hawley 27, Warroad 19. We'll be back with our halftime right after this at KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we are at halftime of our Section 8 AA quarterfinal round game where the Hawley Nuggets lead the Warroad Warriors 27-19 as the Nuggets got the kickoff, throw the ball down the field and ate up, basically half of the first quarter, scored on a 3-yard run. Warroad answered right back in the ensuing kickoff. Christian Bauhang with an 85-yard
some ugly gloves
kickoff return.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, I thought you brought food.
Sorry.
I thought you brought food. You can leave now. But Warroad tied the game up, and then Hawley was they just established a ground game, and I think that's something you talked about too. You talked about establishing a ground game, controlling the line of scrimmage, and that's what Hawley did in the first half.
Well, but they're also doing it the outside when they send that H-back with motion, and then they simply run it to that power side where they got two receivers and the H-back leading the play. That's been successful also a lot. Warriors are going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That and one of those adjustments is they've got to not take personal foul penalties. There was at least five. The five by our count could be more.
Yep.
Could be more, but at least you take simple math.
5 times 15.
Yeah. And that's how many yards Hawley got in. That's how many yards Warroad had in penalties, and that's how many yards that Hawley got as far as moving the ball down the football field. But conservative guess as far as personal foul penalties, and let's see, it'd be 75 yards. No, 15, 5. Yeah, that'd be
75, but two of them were half the distance. And
yeah, that's true.
In
that's
particular, the last one, so it's at least 60.
Yeah, but still, way too many to be giving up, especially in a playoff game like this. 7:35 left to go here, and we got that to count down to get into the second half. We're going to take a quick break. Checking in with the Security State Bank scoreboard next on KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as we are
at halftime. 6 minutes to go in the halftime of a 19-27 score with the Hawley Nuggets in front. And that's even with, I think, an 85-yard kickoff return by Dohung out there for the Warriors for their first score.
Yep, exactly. Taking a look at the scoreboard here in Section 8AA quarterfinal round. Your score here, 27-19, Hawley with the lead. And at halftime in Roseau, it's Barnesville, or it's halftime in Barnesville, rather. It's Barnesville with the lead over Roseau, 47-8. And Pelican Rapids, my goodness, is that score right?
Well, I got it from Heather, so
okay.
I can't believe it's wrong. 63 zip.
My goodness. What's that?
What was the Falcon score?
63-0 at halftime.
Pelican?
Yeah. So Pelican Rapids doing a number on Crookston, Barnesville doing a number on Roseau, and this one here we've got it's 8 points. 8 points as
And you get that 4-5 game, you kind of expect that.
Yep.
A good ball game out here. Again, it's going to be very interesting to see teams adjust. Can I do a John Madden reference for you? A little bit of a thing there. I think at half on Warroad's last drive before the half, I think Hawley went a little bit prevent. And like John Madden, well, paraphrasing, there, all that did is prevent you from stopping the Warriors there as Connor Lund just ran for how many yards on that drive in about 5 plays for the touchdown.
Yep, exactly. As a Warriors again down by 8 here as we make our way toward the second half. We're going to take another break. Coming back with the second half kickoff here of tonight's game. The Nuggets with the lead over the Warriors 27-19 on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John, Michael, and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
All right, welcome back to Warroad as the team's starting to come back out on the field and get ready for the second half here in this Section 8AA quarterfinal round game. The Hawley Nuggets with the lead 27-19. And like we talked about here in the first half, just some penalties that some ill-timed penalties, ill-advised penalties that were taken by the Warriors. Again, they gave Hawley field position. They were able to move. Hawley was able to move the ball because of that. But as Rick pointed out on a number of occasions here in the first half, really don't need it because they really have established a ground game. Plus, they've been able to when they've elected to do so, they've been able to throw the ball.
That's correct out there, John. And Warriors are going to have to adjust to that power play that the Nuggets are running, but still have somebody ready for that tailback going the other way or coming up the middle. And the way the first half finished for the Warriors, I'm expecting to see a good dose of Connor Lund on offense.
I think so. Because he moved the ball down the field. I mean, the way the Warriors went down and moved the ball down the football field at the end of the first half there. Yeah, definitely get him into the rhythm. Get Sam Hard into the rhythm. He had a nice touchdown run in the first half.
DeHung was able to move the ball
absolutely
on the kickoff and on a couple of plays there. The freshman.
That and
DeHung, my mistake again.
Yep, and if they need to, and if they need to, they can always go to the air. As Brady Fast, I think his favorite target recently and pretty much all season has been Ryan Chamernick. And when those guys hook up, they've got a couple of plays where if the play is executed properly, Ryan can get open. If he gets into the clear, he's going to be a tough guy to bring down. As Hawley is going to kick it off here
into the wind.
Yep.
So the Warriors had the choice. I believe I'm guessing they chose to receive, and Hawley decided we're going to take the win the fourth quarter.
Yep,
so they are kicking into the wind, which is off to our left here. Well, the wind is from our left to right. The Warriors are off to our left. I'll get it right yet.
All right, and it's Lucas Martins to kick it off. And Lund and Ryan Chamernick back to receive. And we are underway. And a short kick is going to be coming up.
I mean, my mistake.
Nordine.
On the squib kick, does the right thing. Once that ball's on the ground, just get on top of it. Don't try and do a big play. They're at their own 37-yard line. First down and 10 to start this second half.
First and 10 here for Warroad. Two receivers out to the near side. Christian Dahunk along with Ryan Chamernick. Single receiver off to the left. Single setback in the backfield. It's Connor Lund. Now he lines up right next to Brady Fast off to his left. In motion now is Dahung. Handoff Connor Lund, right side of the line. Connor breaking tackles now, carrying tacklers across the midfield line and into Hawley territory.
And again, Warriors had shown Dohung the first half. He was in motion to the left. They brought it back on the handoff to Lund to the right, to the outside. First down, Warriors. I got it at what? The 48 of the Nuggets.
So 10 seconds into the second half, the Warriors with the first down. They're in Hawley territory, trailing by 8, 27-19, 1st and 10. Lund lining up to the left now, pretty fast in the backfield. Down, and they takes a handoff now and tries the left-hand side, turns the corner, and he's going to get to near the 40-yard line. It's going to be just shy at about the 42-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Warriors running that jet sweep with Dohung tonight out there on a few occasions. The Nuggets in a 4-man line. There are 2 inside linebackers about 5 yards off the ball. Their outside linebackers about 3 yards off the ball.
2nd and 5, handoff right up the middle. Here's Connor Lund at the 30, Lund at the 25, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown.
And
oh no, did they say touchdown, or did they say he got his knees touched at the 1?
Or is there a flag?
Oh.
I think there's a flag out here.
I think you're right.
Warriors are backing up.
Yep, the flag thrown at the 32.
Holding on the Warriors?
Yep.
So if they mark it from where the official is, well, where they're going to mark this from? Look.
It must have been pretty close to the line of...
No.
Well,
no, they're back at the line of scrimmage.
Back at the line of scrimmage. Wow.
So it was actually 10 yards downfield was the holding. Lund looked like one of the Nuggets had a shot at him early, was not able to bring him down or even really slow him up. And Lund ran it in, but all for naught, as we're doing it all over again.
2nd down and 5, ball at the 43. Ball bobbled now, as Fast is going to have to run it up, and he's going to be brought down just across the line of scrimmage there. Tackle made by Tucker Anderson for Hawley.
Took a good hit. He once he gathered the ball, he went right to where the hole was supposed to be. Did pick up yardage, so it's, I believe, 3rd down. I'm getting a glare here. 3rd down, about 1.5, I'm going to call it.
On 3rd down, handoff Connor Lund. He's going to be stopped up in the backfield and didn't really have anywhere to run. The Nuggets able to fill the gaps in the line, and Connor didn't really have anywhere to go unless he was going to move laterally, which he didn't.
Well, the problem was they had him pincered in there and just nowhere to go at all.
That's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Ball at the Hawley 44, 43.5-yard line, actually.
London pistol formation right now.
Where he's going to go. 2 receivers here near side. Handoff Connor. Faking tackles. 1st down and more. Still on his feet. And Connor Lund still dragging tacklers. Down to the 26-yard line.
Start off way off, just off, let's say left tackle, and ended up bringing it all the way back, carrying tacklers all the way down to the 31-yard line. 1st down for the Warriors.
Time 4th down conversion for Warroad. Fresh set of downs here at the Hawley 26-yard line.
You're right. 26.
On 1st down. And the handoff, inside handoff that time.
Too hard. They faked it to Lund, then handed it to Hard. Nuggets not fooled at all. Good penetration. Lost a yard.
Going to bring up 2nd down and long. 8:35 left to go here in quarter number 3. 27-19. Hawley with the lead. No scoring here in the second half.
Warriors have had the ball the whole time. Twins left and right.
Out of the gun. Handoff Connor, 25-20. Down to the 5-yard line, or just shy of the 5. And a flag has been thrown, and it's going to be a penalty on Warroad. Everything's going to come back.
And it looks like it's right from the original line of scrimmage, so that'll bring up 2nd and 21 out there, if that's where they're going to mark it from.
So holding on Warroad.
So definitely second and long.
So a couple of holding penalties have nullified long runs by Connor Lund here in the third quarter.
A touchdown and a long run. Clock's again running. 4 minutes gone in this second half.
Second in a bunch. Ball at the 36.
London pistol formation.
Now timeout.
Timeout Warriors.
We'll take 1-2. 27-19 your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard on KQ92, KQ92.com, and yourliveevent.com.
Hey, Dad. Brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkiner's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle. Severson. Smash! Count! Good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back as it's 2nd and 20. Ball at the 36-yard line. Single step back here. Shotgun formation. Handoff Connor. Inside the 35 down to near the 30 is where he's going to be brought down. So got about 5 of the 10 yards of penalty yards. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Definitely a 4-4 look for the Nuggets at time. Their linebackers were 4 across, about 4 yards deep there.
2 receivers to either side, single setback. Fast. Back to pass, looking. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, goes off to his left. Now he's going to have to run it. He's going to be dragged down from behind.
Lost
Tackle
about
made.
2 yards.
So Brady Fast, he was flushed out of the pocket. He ran toward the far sideline, got tackled from behind. And that is going to bring up now a 4th and 17, ball at the Hawley 33-yard line.
His initial read wasn't there, and then the Nuggets got pressure from the left side of their defensive line.
Warriors trying for their 2nd consecutive 4th down conversion. This one a little bit longer. Fast, back to pass, throwing it down the far sideline. That's going to fall incomplete. And the Nuggets are going to take over on downs.
All right, big series now coming up. See if the Warriors have made any adjustments at halftime to that Nugget rushing attack. But again, familiar theme on that drive for the Warriors. This time it was offensive penalties.
As Nuggets with it now, 1st and 10, ball at their own 33-yard line, leading 27-19. Again, also on the Security State Bank scoreboard, Barnesville with the lead over Roseau, 47-8, and Pelican Rapids all over Crookston, 63-0 at halftime. That was the last score that we received as far as that goes. On 1st down here for Hawley. And the run right up the middle. It's going to be a 1st down up to the 45-yard line.
Just
Liam Peterson on the carry for Hawley.
Just a straight dive right up the middle by Peterson. Good hard running, good blocking up front for the Nuggets.
Just about halfway through quarter number 3. 27-19, Hawley with the lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. High formation, quarterback under center this time. Hand off to Charlie Steer. Steer across midfield, falls into Warroad territory, and he is going to be marked down at the Warroad 48-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and short here for the Nuggets. Clock running, 5:40 left to go here in quarter number 3. Again, Hawley with the lead by 8.
And that was from the I formation. He took the ball as a tailback, this time lined up side by side with their quarterback.
Hand off now, Lincoln Midtune. Midtune, first down and more as he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs for Hawley as they get a first down. Clock's going to stop while they move the chains, and then they'll crank it right back up. Oh, I think the play did go out of bounds, did it not?
I think so, because it's still on his feet down.
Yeah, that's going to stop the clock then. I was going to say the clock would start back up when they got the change set, but the out of bounds play stops the clock here. 5:20 left to go here, third quarter, 27-19. Hawley with the lead. They have the football in Warroad territory.
2 straight plays, able to get the ball wide.
On first down, shedding tacklers and big hit late there by Parker Leon on the tackle in there. As a Nuggets with a short game on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long. 5 minutes left to go here, third quarter.
That time they elected to go up the middle just to keep the Warriors honest, and the Warriors were there to make the stop. Again, the Warriors in that 3 down lineman. It looks like a 5-man front out there.
2nd and 8 from the 41. And the handoff. And it's going to be Lincoln Midtune, I think. I think that was number 5. Yep, he was on the carry. That's going to be a first down for Hawley, and that'll move the chains.
Sam Hard on the tackle. Out there, Warriors again, let's just put it this way, the Hawley Nuggets able to run at will pretty much against the Warriors so far in this drive. We'll see if the Warriors can stiffen up or if the Nuggets are going to just push it right down the field. Quins left and right.
First down, ball at the Warrior 33-yard line. Pass here to the far side. It's going to be complete there to Lincoln Midtune. And a gain of about maybe 6, looks like, from our vantage point anyway. 4 minutes left to go here. Or just over 4 minutes left to go here. Third quarter, 27-19. Hawley with the lead here on the Security State Bank scoreboard. 27-19 your score.
Midtune lined up in a slot formation there. Just took the pass and, long handoff pass outside. Able to get to the corner.
Midtune on the handoff once again and near first down yardage, and we'll see where they spot it. Looks like he might have spotted him just a little bit short. Not by much, but just short of the first down. It's going to bring up third down. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 27-19 Hawley with the lead here over Warroad here in the Section AA football quarterfinal. Third down and short. Ball at the 24-yard line. Quarterback under center this time.
I formation.
Movement on the Warrior line. If that's on Warroad, that's going to give Hawley a first down.
They gave him a little bit of a hard count, and Warriors anxious.
Warriors jump, so the Nuggets are going to get a first down on the offside penalty.
Just outside the 18-yard line. 18-yard line of the Warriors driving.
3:25 left to go here in quarter number 3. On first down, I formation, quarterback under center once again. Here's Charlie Steer on the handoff. Steer, he's going to be brought down near the first down marker. A big gain on first down brings up 2nd down and short for Hawley. 3:05 left to go here in quarter number 3.
And again, he was in the tailback position in that eye, just took it off the right side for, I'm saying 8 yards, long 8 yards, bringing up second and short.
2:45 left to go here, third quarter, clock running here. Hawley leads by 8, looking for more. They have the ball on the Warrior 10-yard line. Handoff up the middle. And push back now is Liam Peterson on the carry here for the Nuggets.
But he'll get a first down.
First and goal for Hawley. Ball again at the Warrior 5-yard line. First and goal. Clock running. 2:22 left to go here. In quarter number 3, Hawley up by 8, looking for more. This would be a big score if they were able to punch it into the end zone here, up by 8. They've been up by 2 scores before. Warroad's been able to come back. But getting up 2 scores in the third quarter, that could be huge in a football game like this. The handoff, trying it in now, chasing it into the near corner, spinning out of a tackle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Lincoln Midtune.
And again, Midtune and the other running back just lined up shoulder to shoulder with their quarterback in the backfield. And then it was just a lead by the other running back, leading Midtune into the end zone.
Lincoln Midtune with the score. It makes it a 14-point game. It's Hawley now 33 and Warroad 19. And we'll see if the Nuggets are going to go. They're going to try and make up that. They missed an extra point. I can't remember which score it was, but missed an extra point. Quarterback under center, I formation behind him here on the 2-point conversion attempt. And the handoff and
the pitch.
Great ball fake. And the pitch and into the end zone is Charlie Steer. Makes your brand new score. Hawley 35, Warroad 19. We're back with the kickoff right after this.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back. Is Lincoln Midtune with a touchdown and Charlie Steer with a 2-point conversion. At any rate, the Nuggets with 8 more points up on the board. They now lead by 16. It's still a 2-score game. Believe it or not, the Warriors, if they get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions, can tie it. But tall order, especially given the way the ball game has gone here thus far. Warriors have had some success on offense, but not nearly enough, not nearly as much as Hawley has had here in the football game and here early on in the second half. Right now, it's Lucas Martins to kick it off here now for Hawley. He wears the number 89 as he does the kicking duties and kicks it right up the middle once again. It's going to be fielded up short as Sam Hard. I think that's Sam Hard over there that returns it up to the 40.
I was going to say on the touchdown there, one of the few times they went away from their H-back on that pitch to the left and had me set up. Let's just put it that way then, because they went away from their H-back on that play. Whereas most of the evening they've run right behind that H-back.
1st and 10, ball at the Warroad 40-yard line. Hard in motion. Now he's going to get the handoff. Tries the left-hand side. Tries to turn the corner. Cuts back inside. Now up ahead across the 45. Up ahead to near the 47 and close to the 48-yard line. Nice gain on first down. It'll bring up second down and about 3, maybe 4, depending upon where they put the ball. 1.5 minutes left to go here, third quarter. 35-19. Hawley with the lead here over Warroad.
Good blocking by the Warriors on their offensive left side and a great lead block by Connor Lund out there.
Two receivers here, near side, single receiver here to the left, and the run is going to come to the near side, and being brought down from behind is Connor Lund, who's on the carry. The die of the first down near the 50-yard line. That's where the Warriors have to get for a first down. They have it at the 49 now. 1 minute left to go here, third quarter.
Mason McMillan bringing in the play from the sideline.
And final minute of play here in quarter number 3, inside a minute now.
Twins left and right for the Warriors.
Fast. Out of the shotgun. Handoff Connor Lund. And a first down, spins out of a tackle across the 50 into Hawley territory at the 48.
And again, lined up in the pistol formation, takes a handoff, goes just off to the left side of his offensive line and got the necessary yardage.
So a first down and 10 for Warroad, ball at the Hawley 48-yard line. Single setback behind Brady Fast. Now coming in motion here, Sam Hart gets a handoff, tries the near side of the line, tries to turn the corner, and he's going to be top down here inside the 45 at the 44. It's going to be a pickup of 4. It'll be second down and 6. That is the end of the third quarter with your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Hawley 35, Warroad 19. We're going to be back right after this.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
All right, welcome back. As we get into the fourth quarter now, 2nd and 6, and a first down run for Warroad, and then some inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Connor Lund on the carry here for Warroad, and a first down. So again, the Warriors down 2 scores to Hawley here in the Section 8 AA quarterfinal round game.
And again, it's 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to achieve that score.
First and 10 now for Warroad, ball at the 34. Delayed handoff, and the gain down to near the 30. You're going to call it about the 31-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 3, second down and 7 coming up here for Warroad as we are into quarter number 4 here in this quarterfinal round game. Probably the only game that's really a game yet, even though it's a 16-point game, given the scores of the other games, with Barnesville leading Roseau by 39 and Pelican Rapids at halftime leading Crookston. I formation again behind Brady Fast. In motion now, Hard fakes the handoff to Sam Hard, and Lund on the carry that time, but swarmed down by 3 white jerseys.
He'll lose about a yard on that one. There is, again, the Nuggets just doing a very good job controlling the outside on that particular play.
Third down now for Warroad, ball at the 30, we're going to call it the 33, 32 and a half maybe. Handoff, Connor Lund. Lund cuts inside now. Now he's going to be swarmed under as the forward motion slowed down, and that gave all of the Hawley defenders enough time to catch up to him near the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up a fourth down and about 5, maybe even a short 6.
There, we'll see how the Warriors are going to attack this Hawley defense on this particular play.
And under 10 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Hawley with the lead by 16, 35-19 on the Security State Bank scoreboard.
H-back to the left.
Hard in motion now, gets the handoff, tries the right side, trying to turn the corner, goes to that first down marker, and he goes out of bounds. I think he's going to get it. Yeah, that's going to be another Warrior first down here.
And the clock is stopped on that play. Billingsley bringing the next play in for the Warriors.
Again, the Warriors, they're down 2 scores, 2 touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversions. So that's going to be key right there. Warriors still 20-plus yards away from the end zone. We'll see what happens here in this play. Connor Lund, the middle, across the 20, inside the 20, to about the 18, gain of 4. We'll bring up second down and 6.
Straight up the middle that time for Connor Lund. It appeared to have 2 hands on the ball there, not taking any chances.
McMillan brings the play in now, and he'll come out as a wide receiver out to the right side. Couple of receivers out here to the near side now. Again, single setback behind Brady Fast in the shotgun formation. Second down and 7. Coming in motion now, and here's Sam Hard inside the 20. Penalty flag down. Penalty flag back on the 18-yard line. 2 penalty flags down. Holding is a signal against Warroad.
Again. So
wow.
Warriors again will have to overcome penalties out here. Again, Connor Lund picked up the player that had penetration out there, but holding on the Warriors. They have the ball at the 30-yard line now, and they need to get down to the 12.
Yes. So big time second down and a whole bunch here. Connor Lund now lines up beside Fast off to his right. Stowhank in motion, gets a handoff inside the 25 now, and he's going to get run out of bounds.
Got up.
And a flag again.
Illegal shift on.
5 yards on Warroad here with the illegal shift, I think is what they called.
Apparently they said at least one of the people who shifted did not reset out there after they moved. So it'll be second down and a mile. Clock running with 8:30 to go in the 4th quarter.
Well, just inside the 35, Warroad needs to get down to the 12 or 13-yard line, somewhere in there. Again, they've got a whole bunch that they need to make up here. Again, second down. Handoff Connor. Trying to get it around the corner now. He's going to be brought down. That time tackled there Lincoln Midtune over there at the 35-yard line. So no game, maybe even a loss on the play.
He just stayed wide, and Lund came right to him on the outside. Good job by Midtune to stay at home.
So 7:48 and counting here in quarter number 4. Again, Hawley leads by 16. They lead by 2 scores here in this Section AAA quarterfinal round game.
And the ball outside the 35-yard line of Hawley, and the Warriors need to get down to the 12.
Single setback again. Connor Lund behind Brady Fast. Fast back to pass now, throws. Short screen, Lund with it now, slips one tackle, slips another, and he's going to get near the original line of scrimmage, and might not have even gotten that.
I don't believe he did. He's down at the, 25?
I think he's at the 25.
So the Warriors have 4th down and 13. Second time they've tried to run that middle screen to Lund. Just inside the 26.
4th down. 4th down here.
Warriors will call timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. Your score on the Security State Bank scoreboard. Hawley 35, Warroad 19. We're back right after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels
all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All right, back in Warroad, we are right in the midst of a timeout.
6:45 to go in the ball game. Warriors fourth down, about now it looks like 14 yards out there, down by 16.
So the timeout wrapping up here. The Warriors back out onto the field here, and they'll do have their fourth down play again. 6:45 left. Again, the winner of this game gets Frazee on Saturday afternoon in Frazee at 2 p.m. Fourth down play here for Warroad. Out of the gun, fast, back to pass, throws over the middle, Chamernick, and knocked down from behind. And the Nuggets are going to get the ball back on downs here as the pass goes incomplete.
Pretty good crowd around Chamernick there, and just not enough room to get that ball in. Nuggets take over first down at their own 26-yard line.
6:40 left to go here, fourth quarter. Hawley with a 16-point lead.
Chance to salt the game away with a long drive here.
Now they ran off 6 minutes of the clock in the first quarter when they scored their first score.
Warriors blitzing their inside linebackers out there. Actually, it looked like it was a cornerback, Chamernick, in on the play.
Handoff was Lincoln Midtune. And loss of a couple. It's going to bring up second down and 12. Now ball at the Hawley 24-yard line. 6:14 left here in quarter number 4.
Warriors are going to have to sell out to try and stop the run here.
Two running backs, one on either side of the quarterback here. Now the handoff up the middle, still on his feet and dragging tacklers on the carry that time is Liam Peterson over there. Peterson in on the carrier for the Nuggets. Ball across the 30 at about the 31 and a half yard line, somewhere in there. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 4, 5:35 left to go here in quarter number 4.
We'll see if the Warriors can find a way to make a stop here. Big third down, 4 for the Nuggets.
Third down conversion here for Hawley at their own 32-yard line. 5 minutes left to go here, fourth quarter. Hawley up by 16. And the pass out of the flat, that is going to be complete. And slipping a tackle. And the gain is going to go all the way up to the 49-yard line. That, completion there to Jackson Skink. And big time third down conversion here for Hawley now, under 5 minutes left to go. And with the way that Hawley's moving the ball, that play right there could have salted the thing away here for the Nuggets, the way they've been moving the football.
It looks like the Nuggets are taking the time in their huddle.
And they can. They have that luxury now, especially after converting on that third down. They got a fresh set of downs. They're going to wait as long as possible.
They'll wait for the back judge to start counting them down.
No, wait for him to start counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
That was at 10. They didn't wait over long. Nice gain on first down.
And a new score in the fourth quarter. It's Barnesville with the lead over Roseau, 59-24 in that one. So the pairings for the semifinals are becoming more and more evident as far as that goes. We'll kind of run that down coming up at the end of the ball game.
Braden Honvit in now on the defensive line for the Warriors. Wing back off to the right side of the formation.
And handoff Midtoon. He's going to be brought down. Sam Hard in on the tackle again. Lincoln Midtoon on the carry here for the Nuggets as the ball goes back on the Hawley side of the 50-yard line. They have it at their own 49. 3:20 left here in quarter number 4 as Hawley leads by 16 here over the Warroad Warriors Section A AA football quarterfinal round game.
Looked like that was, what do they call it? The pros where the quarterback rides the back and then decide who's going to get it. He gave it to the back, and the delay time ended up
belly play.
Allowed the Warriors penetration to get to the ball carrier. Ooh, that'll be 5 yards against the Warriors.
And
another, and they'll run another at least 25 seconds off the clock also, because it'll start with a ready for play.
The Warriors have absolutely shot themselves in the foot and then some with penalties tonight.
Yeah, until that score got called back, we were looking at an opportunity for the Warriors to actually
get back in this thing, yeah.
Tie the ball game, but nope, they lost it back.
And the end around, the gainer there by
number 6,
Hudson Midtoon. It looks like it was number 6. It looked like, or was it number 5? Could have been number 5. I thought it was 6.
I thought it was 6. The point is, it's first down.
Yep.
Clock running. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Looks like the Nuggets will be off to Frazee, and the Warriors season will end unless something amazing happens here. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Warriors.
First down for Hawley, and again, they'll wait as long as possible to snap the football as they're lined up in a tighter formation and a brand new quarterback in. And it is Hudson Midtoon who's in at quarterback. So I did see number 6, Hudson Midtoon, who is a junior, and Lincoln Midtoon is a junior. Hudson Midtoon is a freshman who's in at quarterback here as he plays out the final couple minutes here of the football game. It is going to be win number 3 on the season for Hawley. Warroad will
avenge the loss by 1 point at Hawley earlier in the season.
Hand off to Lincoln Midtoon, and he's going to be brought down at about the 30-yard line.
Saw he had no more room to go and said, I'm down.
1 minute left here in the football game. Again, Hawley will improve to 3-6. And again, they will go to Frazee on Saturday afternoon in a Section 8 AA semifinal. Warroad season will end at 2-7.
And a number of seniors who did a lot of work for the Warriors are graduating out here.
Tackle at the line of scrimmage. Could potentially be the last play. I think that's going to be the last play of the game. Absolutely is. As the Hawley Nuggets have come up to Warroad and defeated the Warriors 35-19. We're going to be back with our post game coming up right after this on Lake Country KQ92, KQ92.com, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Matter the importance. Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
All right, welcome back here as we wrap things up here on the post-game report where the Hawley Nuggets have defeated the Warroad Warriors 35-19. Hawley improves to 3-6. They now advance to the Section AAA semifinals where they will take on the Frazee Hornets. That will be Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. Again, Warroad season ends with a record of 2 wins and 7 losses on the regular season. Again, just a win by Hawley. Warroad did many things that they did. They did a lot of good things, but they also did some things that if they had done them differently, or maybe had eliminated as far. And we're talking about penalties here. Who knows what could have happened? Who knows what could have happened, especially in the second half. There was a touchdown run that was called back because of a holding penalty. Well documented, all of the personal foul penalties that happened. So, yeah, it's just.
And again, I will reiterate that the Nuggets didn't need any help from the Warriors.
No, absolutely not.
They executed very well on offense, particularly, and on several drives made defensive stops out there. They will be going to Frazee. Congratulations to the Nuggets on moving on. Safe trip home for everybody. Thank you, John, for another fun year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate it as always. And we are going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game on KQ92 and KQ92.com and your live event.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back here on the post game where Hawley defeats Warroad by a score of 35-19. They advance in the section playoffs. Time now for our post game awards, and first it's going to be our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Thread Star of the Game. Christian, is it Dowhan? We were trying to figure that out the whole time, and we hope we got it right anyway. But talk about the kickoff return right at the beginning of the game. How did that play kind of develop, and how were you able to get loose on that?
Oh, yeah. Against Barnesville, we had a couple good looks there. I was not able to hit the hole, get north and south on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Saw it and took advantage of the moment there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, and it was such a timely score for you as well, because they kind of marched the ball right down the field and they took up about half of the quarter. And then all of a sudden, boom, one play and you're in the end zone. I mean, talk about the mood on the sideline after you scored that touchdown there.
Yeah, the energy was definitely up there. We were high, we were good, and should have kept that energy all game.
Yeah. Now, you return kicks all season, if I remember correctly. Talk about doing that and actually getting into the backfield and participating offensively here tonight.
Well, yeah, I'm just glad I got my opportunity. As a freshman, not many freshmen see the field, so I'm glad I got out there. Wish we could have done more for the seniors out there, but tried to give it my all.
Yeah, all right. You got something to build on for next year, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. And again, Christian Nahung, he is a Goods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. And if I remember correct, it's medium, and I think I've got these in order. I thought I had them in order. There you go, sir. Wear that at school. Wear it proudly at school.
I will tomorrow.
All right, very good. I like it. Again, that is our Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. Time now for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Andrew Mayfield, and yeah, there you go. That's good. That's going to be a little bit better for you. But he's the guy that brought the energy out on the field, and yeah, just by the look on your face, not exactly what you wanted to have happen tonight, right?
No.
Yeah. But some of your younger guys, as a matter of fact, your teammate that just walked out the door, boy, I tell you what, he really put some life into you guys, with that kickoff return.
Yeah, it's really nice to see some younger guys trying to step up in that last game, but it didn't really go our way, and I really hope the best for them in the next coming years.
Yeah, and this, what was said at halftime? I mean, because the game was, fairly close. I think it was an 8-point game. One score either way. It was either going to be a bigger lead for Hawley, or you guys are going to be right back in. What were some of the adjustments made at halftime?
We started looking at more at our offense. Defensively, we were making the stops, but we were forcing 10 play drives, and they were still scoring. So that's kind of hard to deal with, and so we need to kind of response on that and score some touchdowns on offense.
Yeah, and again, we're talking with Andrew Mayfield. He's the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Senior season. Talk about your Warrior career, Warrior football career, and just some of the highlights that you had wearing the black and gold over the years.
I would say definitely when I was younger, I could never really see this day coming, and seeing those seniors go out, I never really imagined this, but it definitely hits hard right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I appreciate you joining us here as far as being the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. What's your size? We got something here for you.
I'm large.
All right, we can do a large. Man, I should just have these right up in front. Well, I did a lot better this time than I did the last one. All right. Wear that proud at school. All right. Appreciate it. That is Andrew Mayfield. He's the guy that brought the energy for the Warriors tonight. Enbridge Energy is building the future tomorrow today. As you can visit them at enbridge.com. And finally, you're going to be joined here by Warroad head coach Brandon Barker here on the post-game show. And just like we were talking with a couple of your players here, not exactly, what how we wanted to end this game, but boy, I tell you what, some big plays early on that kind of kept you in it right away.
There were some excellent plays. You just had Christian in here. That kick return was phenomenal. He had great returns in Barnesville, so we were kind of thinking this is the time when we could break one, and he did it. And really, it just came down to the entire game was that we had a hard time getting off the field on defense. We knew that Hawley's really cleaned a lot of things up and been doing quite well on offense since we played them. And on our offensive side, we just hurt ourselves. Too many penalties is what it came down to. Is that we had 2 drives in the second half that were going great. We had 1 touchdown get called back, and I'd like to know how many penalty yards we had, because it was way more than you can have and win a football game.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, I don't know how many personal foul penalties there were in the first half. We counted, and this might even be a conservative guess, at least 5. And that's like you said, that's just too many yards that you're giving up against a good football team.
It is, and there. I think those two drives we had in the second half too. We had at one point, 3rd and 20 some just from the penalties that we were taking. And on defense, those personal fouls. We want our guys to be aggressive, and those are some things that happen there. But it just really played a team that Hawley was very disciplined. I think they were only flagged probably 3 or 4 times the entire game. So I mean, I would say right away that was one of the biggest differences.
Yep. Again, talking with Warroad head coach Brandon Barker. Again, I had the chance to talk with one of your younger guys, Christian Dahong, and one of your seniors. And this is, a game that you probably want to happen a little bit later on, and maybe not the first playoff game, being the last game with your seniors and whatnot. But talk about that group of guys that's gone through the Warrior football program, and they played their last game here tonight.
Yeah, I was actually just as you were saying that they were just taking a picture with all their seniors out on the field. That's a special group. They're very close. And we've had some guys there that have been 3-year starters for us. So we're gonna miss all of them. They've kept great energy all year, even when times got tough. We haven't won a game since week 3. So that gets to be a long time without a win, and you can't keep the energy and keep having fun unless you got a good senior class, and they were outstanding.
Yeah, but Hubbard definitely not there. You got a lot of good younger players. You're gonna have Connor Lund back in the backfield, and of course Christian. He's going to be back returning kicks. I'm assuming he's going to be a little bit more integrated into the offense too. But that of course is going to be a question that's going to be answered over the summer and next year too.
It's one thing us coaches will evaluate and try to come back with what we think is best for the team. You get to see Christian's speed even on offense. We ran him at the slot and gave him some jet sweeps tonight, and we're excited. We do have a lot of talent that's coming up. Our 10th grade class is one of the biggest classes that we've had in a long time, and a lot of them got some great experience this year. So we're expecting good things next year.
All right, and Warroad head coach Brandon Barker joining us here in the post game. Appreciate it as always with all your help throughout the years and throughout the season and whatnot. And we're looking forward to 26.
It sounds good. Thank you, and thank you for everything you do.
All right, very good. Brandon Barker is our guest on the post game show where Hawley defeats Warroad 35-19, and that is going to wrap it up here from Warroad. Again, your final score: Hawley with the win. They improved to 3-6. They will take on Frazee in Frazee coming up on Saturday. And Warroad season ends with a record of 2-7. My thanks to Rick Arnson, who joined us once again for color commentary. Thanks to those that watched at your live event. Thanks to those who listened at KQ92.com and those that listened 92.5 FM. Lake Country KQ92. Once again, your final score: Hawley Nuggets 35, Warroad Warriors 19. And that's going to do it from Warroad. I'm John Michael.